Welcome to One and Only Horror Reviews, where I deliver your ass the only review you're gonna need on this movie. Today, we're gonna be talking Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And no, I'm not talking about the original with Jessica Biel. Did I trigger your ass with that one? But for real though, we're covering the new sequel to the original 1974 movie. And yes, it has the same fucking name. Oh no, I love me the horror genre, but why in the fuck are we doing this still? Why are we using the movies, sequels, remakes, whatever they are, with the same exact name as the original? Oh sure, like it's happened in the past. This isn't a new thing, but lately it's been some new hip trend. We got Scream, we got Halloween, we got Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I'm sure there's plenty more. Alright, sorry, that's just really annoying to me, but let's get to this thing. The plot of this movie is pretty damn simple, yet somehow it still manages to piss me off a little bit. Look, I know the ship has sailed when it comes to, fresh new creative ideas when it comes to storied franchises like this one, but god damn, do you gotta follow the same exact formula that Halloween did back in 2018. This movie did not need to include that old bitch from the original that survived. We talking Sally. It did not need her at all. But let's get into the breakdown of the movie right here, right now. I really did dig the beginning of this movie, where we got the little flashback in the old TV screen at this hole-in-the-wall gas station. It was really quick. It was really efficient. It summed up who Leatherface was. It introduced us to Sally Hardesty, the original survivor from the original Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw, whatever, movie. Funny enough, they used this same little, I don't know, trick or whatever you want to call it, a little flashback documentary style thing in the original, the original remake. There was a reboot, there was a remake, whatever. The one in 2003 with Jessica Biel. They used the same documentary style, and they even, really cool here, they even used the same voice actor, same narrator, John Larroquette, Larroquette, or whatever it is. Either way, really cool that they had a little tie-in from back in the day to this one. Just nice little touch. So you know what? Right off the bat, hey, we're off to a good start. We're quickly introduced to the cast, survivors, victims, whatever you want to call them. And right off the bat, I want to fucking kill every last one of them. Some dude comes pulling up in a big truck. He's gonna stop and get gas. And this little old bitch called Melody, we're gonna talk about her a lot in this fucking movie. Anyway, Melody, she sees he's packing a gun on his hip. I mean, it is Texas. And she says, out loud, by the way, for the dude to hear, to her little ass friend, she says, oh man, look at this guy. You gotta have a small dick to be carrying a gun in public. God damn, I want them all to be carved up by Leatherface right off the bat, too. This was like a new record on hating characters in a movie for me. Hell, maybe that was the point. Maybe the creators wanted you to hate these characters. I feel like that's not the point, but who knows? Maybe that's what they wanted. If so, good job there, kid. Sorry, I got sidetracked. So, anyway, Melody and Dante are fucking influencers. Yeah, we're talking Chainsaw Massacre, and I'm telling you about influencers. God damn, there we go. Anyway, they're buying this fucking dead little tiny city town called Harlow, Texas. Their plan is to flip it and turn into some giant safe space or some shit like that. I don't know. Am I getting that right?
This is a chance for people to start fresh somewhere without the violence and the madness. Somewhere safe.
Okay.
Oh, goddamn. Okay, so along with Melody and Dante, we got Melody's sister, Lila. This little fucking skid mark. She's being fucking drug in, kind of against her will. She's not really feeling the vibe of these other motherfuckers. And you know what? Neither am I. We also got Dante's fiance, Ruth. Now look, hey, me and Ruth, we cool. She is one of the characters in this movie that doesn't piss me off. So that's a rarity. You're gonna find that out as we go. I'm cool with Ruth, I'm telling you. The four of them arrived at town, and it turns out the same guy Dante paid to fix up the place is the same guy who Melody was talking about his little dick. The dude's name was Richter. I mean, he was okay, I guess. He was your stereotypical Texan with the big truck, the fucking big guns and all that shit. Whatever. Alright, so we quickly find out that there's this orphanage right there in the town that is being occupied by a damn sexy old lady who apparently the last 50 years has been keeping Leatherface in check. So they're a little rude to the racist old lady, and she causes a scene by having a heart attack. Oh man, drama, am I right? This all happens because they're telling her to get off the property because they own the town now. So anyway, she's fucking sitting there dying. Cops come in. Leatherface comes downstairs, picks her up. They throw her in the van, and the cops are gonna take her to the hospital to fucking save her ass. Whatever. Well, this is where Ruth, nice ass Ruth, comes in, and she's gonna say, hey, I'll ride with her, make sure she's okay. You know what? I really hope Ruth lives in this movie. Okay, so Ruth is the first one to die in this movie. Kinda. The old lady dies in Leatherface's arms, and he gets fucking pissed off. And one of the coolest death scenes in the whole movie, one of the cops sitting in the back, Leatherface snaps this bitch's arm and shoves his bone through the guy's throat. Oh, yes! That is awesome! Now we are talking, baby. So that guy ends up shooting his gun off, kills the cop in the front that's driving. The van crashes into the field into some kind of machine. Up to this point, Leatherface was not actually wearing the leather face, but he takes the old lady out of the back, cuts her face off, holds it up to the sun gods, and then puts it on. Looking good, my man. Ha ha! My Ruth is about to escape. She's about to crawl out the front window when Leatherface pulls her back, and we get this intense kill scene. He takes a big ass shard of glass and slowly pushes into her belly and then slices that bitch up. Damn, what a nice ass to slit up to. So we had this little moment right before Ruth died. She managed to get on the little radio and call for help, saying she's seeing somebody put on a Leatherface. So somehow that original gas station, the attendant guy, the guy running the place, he hears the call, and yeah, this is a stretch for me, dog. He hears that it's probably Leatherface, and as dumb as it is, he calls Laurie Strode. I mean Sally Hardesty, or whatever the fuck it is. This is that original survivor I was telling you about a minute ago from the original movie. She's been hunting this dude for 50 fucking years. She packs up her sack of guns, throws it in the back of her SUV, and she's coming for his ass. Alright, Sarah Connor, you go on with your bad self. The joke is, this horseshit continues to be copied. So back in the shitty town, a bus arrives with just the worst kind of people inside. I'm talking Generation Z. They all start to party and look around the town as Melody starts to feel bad for killing the old lady. Her and Dante go back into the old orphanage, the old lady's house, whatever you want to call it, and start looking around for the title to the house because, oh no, maybe she actually did own the place. Maybe they didn't have the right to kick her out. Oh yeah. They found the title. Yeah, the old lady owned it. They are terrible people. That is a fact. Luckily, Leatherface jogs his happy ass back into town and fucks Dante up. He's in the kitchen with a butcher knife, whacking that bitch up, and this was a really cool scene because you see the kitchen door kind of flapping open and closed, and I don't know, it just had a really cool element to it. I dug it. So Melody runs upstairs, jumps in a closet, waiting on Michael Myers to come in and get her. Oh, I mean Leatherface. Anyway, yeah, whatever. Instead of grabbing her, he grabs the old lady's dress and sits down and starts sniffing it. I was half expecting this dude to whip out his meat log and go to town while he was sniffing away. Not gonna lie. But I think they went with this weird, like, mentally fucked up, or, I don't know, maybe sentimental angle where he's actually, like, missing the old lady. Boring. So anyway, the Texan guy, the guy, with the guns, he comes in packing some heat. But his little pea shooter is no match for Leatherface's golf swing. Boom. Ha ha. Ouchies. He finds his ass face down on that floor. I kind of forgot to tell you that he stole the keys from the bus because he was mad that they killed the old lady, but whatever. Anyways, he pulls the keys out. He's about to hand them to Melody, and then BAM! Oh my god, that was awesome. Let's see that in a slow-mo replay, please. Oh, fuck yeah. And Leatherface don't stop there, baby. So she gets the keys, she's trying to escape the house, and she ends up getting caught. And Leatherface just straight up fucking Sparta kicks that bitch, and she goes flying down all the way through the floor.
This is Sparta!
So this chase scene was kind of dumb. She's underneath the house, and Leatherface gets his chainsaw finally, and he starts cutting through the floorboard and starts chasing her down the fucking little walkway. Now I say this is dumb because all she had to do was roll either left or right or any direction at all. But no, she just keeps going in a straight fucking path, and he just keeps following her. I don't know. I know it's like a weird little critique because it's a horror movie. It's kind of dumb, but I don't know, it just fucking looks stupid. This movie slightly redeems itself when Leatherface cuts a sewage pipe and all Leatherface's shit and old lady tampons just comes pouring all over Melody's head. That put a smile on my face. But oh, fucking Lila, her sister, comes and helps pull her out from under the house so she gets away for a split second. Oh, fucking Lila. So they get onto the bus, they crank it up, and the whole bus is about to pull away, but nah, baby. Leatherface stops the bus, or at least makes some kind of a weird noise outside that the bus driver, even though they say, hey, don't go out there, the dude doesn't even acknowledge him, runs right out there, gets his head chopped off. I mean, it is what it is. I got a chuckle out of it. So then the scene takes place that everybody on social media and around the world fucking cringed at in the trailer. It's the cell phone scene. Everybody's got their phones out, and some drunk guy's like, hey man, you move or do anything, and you're gonna be canceled. Wow, I mean, yeah, look, I'm not gonna lie. I would have loved to have traded spaces with Leatherface at this moment and just mowed them bitches down. If you are into gory scenes in movies, then this bus scene will have you coming in your pants, baby. So much blood, so much gore. I love seeing all the hands slipping on the window with all the blood mixing in from the outside. Really cool look. I really kind of dug, minus the whole cell phone part, I really dug this whole kill scene. This was good shit, people. So the sisters both escape through like a hatch in the ceiling. They get out of the fucking kill bus. And then here comes old Sally. And what does she do? She starts off by locking Melody and Lila into her SUV where they are trapped. Now look, this logically is dumb as fuck to me because this old bitch, she fucking lived through this. She knows the terrifying feeling, but she's gonna trap them in. I guess you can, if you want to fucking logically explain anything, be like, oh well, she's so blinded by her revenge. Get the fuck out of here with that. So she takes her shotgun. She walks into Leatherface's house, goes up into his bedroom where he's sitting on the bed. This bitch Sally is right there from you to me. She is right there pointing a gun, ready to kill him. And it's a stupid fucking horror movie, so you know she's not gonna kill him. She starts screaming out all the names of her friends that Leatherface killed, and he's like, who the fuck are these people? I don't know. You're crazy, bitch. And he's getting up and walks right out of the room past her. 50 fucking years. She's been waiting for that moment, and she just locked up because he didn't know who she was. God damn. At this point in the movie, I promised myself that if she did not die, I was going to take my foot and shove it straight through my giant ass brand new TV. Leatherface is back to the SUV and smashes through the window, and he's about to slice them bitches up, and I'm like, oh, thank you, Leatherface. Thank you for this moment. About to get 2 easy secured kills, and then no, here comes Sally. She comes out and shoots him, gives him a little ding on the shoulder. This bitch has trained for 50 years, and the best she can do is glance this dude's fucking shoulder when she's behind him and he's not even looking. Oh, god damn, it hurts my head. Thank the Lord this bitch gets gutted. Oh, and it's glorious too. He drives that fucking chainsaw in, and he revs and raises her up into the heavens. What a waste of 50 years of your life. I mean, goddamn, this character, Sally, was completely useless, not needed in this movie. All it was a tie-in to make it look like Halloween, fucking Terminator, all those other fucking bullshit movies where they just bring back this character, this legacy character, because they think it's important, but this one was not. A lot of dumb shit shit has happened during this movie, but what happened next was the absolute top shelf dumb shit. Melody gets behind the steering wheel of the SUV, and instead of just easily, I'm talking easily, U-turning that bitch, getting out of town, she says, "Buckle up, sister, we're gonna ram 'em." And just, how do you think that went? How do you think that went? Not fucking good. The funny thing was, all he had to do was chuck his chainsaw, and she just flinched. She was playing chicken with a chainsaw, and definitely fucking lost. She swerved in, crashed into a garage. Some fucking bar comes in, pins her right through, pierces her fucking leg, pins her into the vehicle. She tells her sister to run away because she's gonna die, and I'm like, oh my god, it's my fucking birthday, hell yeah, baby. Oh, I'm wiggling like I gotta take a big old shit. But no, nope, not even close. Oh, Lila shows up with one of the machine guns that the Texan had earlier in the movie, and she calls him a leather fuck or something, I don't know. Then she goes to pull the trigger, click, nothing happens. As he was chasing her into the street, I just couldn't help but think how much I hate her, how much I hate her sister, how much I hate all of these people. She flops onto the ground, she's gonna die, and then of course, Sally, who just got fucking cut to smithereens, shoots Leatherface in the back. I know, it doesn't make any goddamn sense, but hey, it's a slasher movie, it's whatever. Anyway, Leatherface takes off. So Sally dies again. Lila takes the shotgun, and instead of going helping her sister, who's penned in the SUV, she goes into the movie theater where Leatherface ran into. And immediately, Leatherface gets the advantage over her because this Lila girl is so fucking useless. Right when I think she's gonna die, here comes Melody, who somehow got out of the car. She distracts Leatherface. Lila ends up shooting him a couple times in the chest with the shotgun. He goes teetering back up against this big pool of water behind him. And here comes Melody with his chainsaw, revving it up, and she comes and gives him a big Mortal Kombat style uppercut. We talking motherfucking scorpion up in this bitch. And it didn't even like cut him up really. There was some blood that flew, but he kind of just like boom, and then fell back into the water and then sank down below. They've seen what this guy is capable of. Why in the fuck would you be so dumb to think an uppercut is gonna kill the man? Why do you think an uppercut is going to kill Leatherface? Was it because you saw the fart bubbles come up from the water? Yo, motherfucker, that is the oldest trick in the book, the fucking fart bubble trick. You bitches fell for it. So they slowly are gonna leave the city, and I mean slowly. They walk to the car, they put it on autopilot, and it's gonna just slowly glide out of town. As they're leaving, Leatherface, who obviously did not die, smashes the window, pulls Melody out of the car, and just cut that bitch's head off. Oh my god. Victory! We did it, boys. We did it. Lila gets a suntan as she's sticking out through the sunroof, watching as Leatherface holds her sister's head, taunting her. I could not think of a better way to end this movie than holding that bitch's head up like that. But in the end, why was this movie so frustrating for me to watch? Oh yeah, it's kind of simple. You hate the characters, or at least I did. I mean, I even skipped over the fact that Lila, the one survivor, the final girl, whatever, she actually had a backstory where she was a school shooting survivor, but guess what? Was that important to the movie? No, it wasn't. All that did was piss you off a little bit more during the movie, when she would freeze up, when she needed to move, when she needed to do something. So on every episode of One and Only Horror Reviews, I give out a couple awards, and we're gonna start with a big one here. The cream of the crop award. I'm talking the person, the place, the thing, whatever it is, that actually saved the movie for me, or the thing that I like best about the movie. Honorable mention does go to Ruth. Hey, good on you. I didn't hate you. You were like the only character I didn't fucking hate in this movie, besides the winner. And of course, obviously, that is Leatherface. He was the only one that really did what I wanted him to do, and that was kill every motherfucker that was in this movie. Now the shitbird award, this goes to the person, place, or thing that, you know, was just absolutely dreadful, and hands down, that goes to Melody. Melody was just pure awful in this movie, in my opinion. Really, her attitude towards everybody in this film, she thought she was better than everybody. Oh, this guy's got a gun. Oh, this guy's got a small dick. And then I guarantee you, she calls herself an influencer. Motherfucker, I can't stand a motherfucker who will call themselves an influencer. The award for kill of the film goes to, of course, Leatherface, but the recipient is that cop, the very first death in the movie, where he gets his arm snapped and his bone stuck through his fucking neck. That was brutal. That was amazing. Final thoughts here. Overall, I think this movie really excelled when it came to the gore, when it came to the, the kill scenes. All that stuff was done beautifully, I think. At least this movie, unlike Halloween Kills, had a story, and the moral of that story is all Gen Z motherfuckers need to be chainsawed. I think when you total everything up that you've seen, we're talking the casting, the acting, the fucking dialogue, the gore, the fucking kill scenes, the action. Was it scary? When you boil all this into one, I'm gonna be giving this movie 5.8 out of 10. I include my decimals. I am not a giant die-hard Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan. In fact, I've only seen the original and the 2003 one with Jessica Biel, both of which I liked very much. Now, this movie, I think, falls in below both of them, but I don't think it was terrible. Sometimes this movie was a fun, brutal fucking gore fest where everybody was getting fucking butchered, and it was just, fun to watch. But other times you're just watching these characters that you don't like, doing shit you don't care about, and doing shit that is cringy. So if you're coming into this movie just looking for some brutal kills, a typical slasher, you're not looking for anything more than that, I think you can probably get some entertainment out of it. I think it's worth the watch. Just don't expect this to be great by any means at all. If I had to sum this movie up in 5 words, it would be fun movie with shitty characters. So everybody, make sure you comment down below. Do you agree with my rating? Do you think you have it rated higher? Or do you have it rated lower? Because this happens to be a weird, polarizing movie all of a sudden. And those of you out there that are freaking out about this movie, it is just Texas Chainsaw Massacre, so it's not that big of a deal. I hope you're liking One and Only Horror Reviews. If so, hit that like button. Give me that little thumbs up, motherfucker. Or how about you just throw it around to some of your friends? You just share it around a little bit. I also want to hear other movies that you want to see reviewed just like this. Anything, I'm talking new, old, whatever. Let me know down below. If it's worthy enough, you know what? I might just cover it. This series is not just for the new shit. I can do some classics too. So that is it. See ya on the next video.